Alright, welcome back, guys. This is going to be game number 12 in this SC2SEA.com King of the Hill. I'm going to put that overlay up for you. There we go. It is going to be Roz versus Yunyo Jun. Both of these guys very high-level SEA players. Yes, insert pun that SEA is a joke. But you're going to see, we've just had a really good game between Kobo and YYJ. So let's get this into this. And yes, it is actually novice Steps of War, because we've gone through so many maps tonight, we don't want it to get stale, and we want to see some interesting players. Don't we, Pender?
Oh yeah, for sure. And one thing that I immediately note that is really interesting, but I had no idea, I figured the novice map would just wall off the main, but you actually get 3 bases behind your destructible rocks. That is so cool. You can actually expand to your natural expansion, and even to your third if you want, and be relatively safe because there's 2 destructible rocks between your bases. That is awesome. I had no idea. I figured you'd be stuck on one base. I'm very happy. I think we could see a really cool game develop because of this. It almost forces a macro game, because later on it's going to turn into what Steps of War normally is. You're going to break down the rocks and it's going to be Steps of War. But the only difference is, it's like playing no rush 10, like you can't rush the other person, which, yeah, I think that's really cool. I'm really looking forward to this game now.
Yeah, that's... I thought, like, I figured it would just be, like, the rocks at the front. I didn't actually realize they removed the rocks to the third. So this is going to be interesting. Like, really, a 3-Rax is still going to come and stomp you if you're not ready for it. Because you're still going to... Actually, you can't scout. As Junior Chunks just realized.
That was quite funny. I think he's actually going to float that barracks over.
Oh, that would be great. Float it into his third.
That would be awesome. Doing like an 8-Rax and floating it over. Oh, actually, doing a 6-Rax Reaper. Like, he could scout with Reapers. I think Terran has a huge advantage here because of Reapers. I actually think that, yeah, if Yunyo Jun is thinking clearly, which considering his current
state of mind, probably not.
I think that going Reapers would definitely be the smartest move here for the Terran. We'll have to see if he picks up on that. Meanwhile, Roz just going for the standard Protoss PVT build, teching up, getting that second pylon on about 16, and he's going to be chucking down that Cybernetics core as soon as he can. Actually, no, he goes for second gas. That's a cool adaptation to the island map, because as everyone knows, pretty much all the things you need on an island map cost gas. I mean, getting one Zealot, not really going to help that much. Whereas all the gas, all the units, like, you know, getting out the Robo quickly to get up your Warp Prism to get out of your island, and, you know, building Stalkers that can shoot up, because most people are going to abuse the air units on islands, it all requires gas. So I really like that subtle change in Roz's build order to get that second assimilator actually before the Cybernetics core. It really shows that he's actually thinking about what he's doing and thinking about the map that he's on.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not really sure about the Zealot there, though. Maybe he expects Reapers. That's why he's got that Zealot. He'll still get that Stalker first. And
meanwhile, the barracks is actually cruising its way in, using its little flame jets out the back there.
Wait, there we go. There's the flame jets. Yeah. I can't... Oh, you can't spin all the way around. This is bullshit. Oh, well.
So Yunyo Jun getting a nice bit of scouting information. Meanwhile, I think this is actually decent scouting information in itself, that he's scouting with the barracks. He knows that he's not going for any... and he does this kind of annoyed face that there's just this big building floating over him and he has nothing he can do about it. But he knows now that Yunyo Jun isn't going for some sort of bio play. Like, he knows that he wouldn't float a barracks over for no reason, when if he's going to do a 3-Rax Reaper, a 3-Rax push, he could just build a Reaper and scout with that. I think it's pretty obvious that Yunyo Jun is a high enough level player that he wouldn't do something that silly. But you can actually see if you go back to Yunyo Jun's base now, he's going for a double starport, so I bet my left testicle he's definitely going to go Banshees here.
Dude, I'm pretty sure last time you said that, it was a very disastrous thing for you.
What was it for?
I can't remember, but I remember you failed
Filthy
epically.
Versus someone. Didn't Filthy win?
Yeah.
Filthy won.
No, he didn't. Wait.
Yeah, he did. It was ZBT against someone, and the other dude dropped.
Ah, that's right. But he was... Yeah, that's right, because the other guy was
and
ahead.
He was winning, like he was, yeah, convincingly winning.
Convincingly winning, and then he dropped, and you're like, oh my god.
But yeah, double tech labs now going down on both the starports. I'd say the 2 Banshees are about to start.
Yep.
There we go, 2 Banshees starting up.
This is going to hurt.
Yeah, looking at the production tab and looking at the units tab, he has 1 Stalker out and he has no real Stalkers building.
He's got
this could hurt a lot. He's got a Zealot building. He's got all this gas. I applauded him for his idea of getting that early second assimilator before the Cybernetics core, because he's going to need the gas, but he's not using it.
Oh, he's just dropped the Stargate, so that shouldn't be that different. But really, he's got the expansion. he's got warp gates, so at least he's going to be able to pump out a lot of stalkers. It's just going to be, can he kill them in time for these banshees? He's not getting cloaked though. YYJ's not getting cloaked, so it's probably going to be a big difference. Not that it's going to matter since Roz has smartly got that observer anyway. Oh, did he see the banshee?
Oh, the observer misses the banshees, and I'm not sure whether he's going to see the starports either. If you look at his view, no, he's completely just missed the starports. That is so close and so unlucky. So he's not actually going to know, I don't think, until...
There we go, he sees them now.
He's going to know at about the exact same time.
And I'm looking back at his base, and I want to see stalkers.
I want to see a Phoenix Chrono Boosted. There it is, right there. Great
Phoenix.
response to Banshees. Banshees are actually light air units, which a lot of people don't realize. And the Phoenix does extra damage to light, so those Phoenixes will tear through those Banshees very quickly. Smart move by Yu-Gi-Oh! And June trying to pick off this robotics facility, because if he gets rid of Roz's ability to produce observers, he can actually abuse Vikings and Banshees together, pick off the observers, and then suddenly he's home free. But here we go, the Phoenix is out, and that's going to spell doom for these Banshees, because they cannot run away. But he does actually get the robotics facility in time. But these Phoenixes cannot run away quick enough. I think he's going to lose both these Phoenixes, and Yu-Gi-Oh! June realizing it, saying, damn, I think he's thinking of a dirtier word in his head than damn.
Yeah, because Banshees are totally Phoenixes, by the way.
Yeah, Banshees are expensive, man. They're like, what? What? Banshees are only 150 minerals and 100 gas?
Yeah.
It's like the most broken unit in the game. That's retarded. I figured they were like 200, 150. Wow. Yep, guys, top C player here. Don't know how much the units are worth. But anyway, going back, these two Banshees are kind of skeeting around the map. Really smart move by Yu-Gi-Oh! June here, not to just leave them parked over his starports and to actually move them around. Because had Roz found them with that Phoenix, he would have killed both of them before these Vikings were out. So I really like that thinking by Yu-Gi-Oh! June, moving them around. Despite being stoned, we've seen some really smart play from this guy.
Yeah, pretty much. But so far, it's just turned into an island map kind of play. Like,
I think you can see now, Roz is transitioning. He's getting the 3 gateways, and I think you'll see. I would be surprised if you didn't see Yu-Gi-Oh! June transition and put down a couple of barracks and start playing that way, or at least a couple of factories and start playing that way. That being said, you can actually get away with playing this way, TVP, Viking, Banshee. Banshees are incredibly strong, and it's not like he doesn't have the access to the gas. And whenever, he can kind of put this constant aggression on Roz so that he never gets the chance to break down those rocks. Those rocks take a long time to kill, man. Like, if you've ever sat there pummeling on rocks while, like, for example, on that map, what is it, Delta Quadrant, if you're trying to expand to the back and someone's pressuring your front, oh, dude, it's so frustrating.
Yeah. Zealots tear through rocks so fast, too. I'm just like, what? Stalkers take forever, but Zealots seem to kill it like twice as fast. Oh, is he going to lose the Phoenix? Unlucky. And he's got Cloak now. There we go.
So there's the Cloak. How much energy does he have in the OC? He doesn't quite have... He has 50 energy on one OC, so he could use a scan here and pick up the Observer. How many Observers does he have? He only has one Observer out as well, so if he picks up this Observer, this is...
There it is. It's coming in now. But I think he's going to back off. Yeah, that's a smart idea. Not giving him time to get that Observer back there. In the meantime, he is transitioning into some Immortal. He's got one Immortal. That'd be to take down the rocks, I'm pretty sure. At the same time, we do have a factory down here for Yu-Gi-Oh! Jun. We do have more Vikings coming out, and there's the barracks with the tech lab. So I wouldn't be surprised to see a couple more barracks. Oh, hello, there's a Raven in there for PDDs. That will definitely even up the score with a lot of Stalkers versus those Banshees. But really, I'm surprised.
I feel like right now, Roz really needs to start getting towards High Temple Tech. High Temple Tech really counters exactly what he's doing. Feedback on the Banshees, rapes them. Feedback on Storm on the Banshees, destroys them. Feedback on the PDD makes Raven useless. You might as well have 2 Marines instead of that Raven that costs you 100 gas. So that really feels like what Roz needs to do right now if he wants to counter this build. Because, man, Banshees and Ravens in numbers without High Templar is just purely scary. Like, you need High Templars to deal with that. But looking at the production tab, I don't see anything of the sort going down for Roz.
He's got this Wildlife Counselor, so it's not going to be that hard of a transition into Psystorm. But really, not just for those PDDs, you can feedback all those Banshees as well. Oh, yeah, no, that's what I said. Feedback on the Banshees and Storm on the Banshees. It's just like GG right there. Like, you can almost counter it with, like, pure Templar. Like, it's amazing. Like, if someone's going... One thing that, like, people always say that they struggle with Marine Banshee, if, like, get out Templar, if you get to Templar, you've pretty much won the game. Because you just get Templar, Storm, and a few Stalkers, and you feedback everything, and it's game. But here we go. Yu-Gi-Oh! June pushing out with a fleet of Terran air units. That actually looks pretty cool. You don't see that much. Coming up, he's going to lay down the point defense drone, I think. I don't think Roz has enough to deal with this. He only has a handful of Stalkers and 1 Phoenix. Where's the rest of his army? No, I think he's been going on with macro mode. He's dropped down like 5 or 6 gateways. The Twilight Council, another gateway. He's getting Zealot leg speed. He's getting Immortals. I don't think he just wasn't ready for this kind of thing. He was too worried about having those observers with his army to stop Banshees that he stopped scouting. Really?
Yeah, absolutely nothing. The 5, if you've ever played a PvT where they go Banshees, 4 Stalkers is not enough to take out 4 Banshees, let alone 8 Banshees, so I think this is well and truly game right here. The natural expansion going down, 36 probes to 53 SCVs. I think Yunyo Jun just absolutely outclassed his opponent this game. It was like being straight up out macro, despite Yunyo Jun could have been producing pure Marines, I think, and won this.
Yeah.
And for some reason,
he's just walked in zealous.
I guess he just has so many minerals. I'm not sure. Still, though, you think he'd build cannons or something if you were truly trying to win the game from this point. Yeah. That being said, does Roz have any idea what kind of situation he's in? Yeah, he's scouted the Nat. He hasn't scouted the 3rd. You can see that one Marauder up at Yunyo Jun's base, just slowly going away at those rocks.
Needs to stim.
Fusion Core going up in Yunyo Jun's base, so it looks like he's slowly heading towards the old battle cruisers if the game goes on that long, but I'd be very surprised if he let it. You can see Yunyo Jun right now is actually scouting around the base for expansions, because I don't think he understands why his opponent hasn't tapped out if he doesn't have those expansions.
Yeah, pretty much. Well, Nirvana, stop up play in windowed full screen. God damn.
I actually don't play in Windows full screen, but I at least spec in Windows full screen so that if I want to alt tab, I don't lag people.
Yeah.
Be nice-mannered, guys. It pays off. Karma is a good thing.
Yeah, it'll make your stalkers run the right way. Wait, no, it doesn't.
Yeah, that's it, man. If you BM the crap out of your opponent and act all cocky on the stream, then your stalkers are probably going to go to one.
I think this game's over and it should be finished very soon.
Yeah, I think Kobo has the right idea. They're leaving the game. I think we're pretty much just waiting at this point for Yunyo Jun to decide, yep, my opponent really is dead, and move in and kill him.
Oh, I know. I see what he's doing.
Yeah, he's waiting for he's got 4 battle cruisers in production right here. So we're just going to have to wait, I think. I think he wants to finish it off in style with those battle cruisers. Roz, in the meanwhile, trying to desperately get back into this. It's double expanding right now. Warping in. He has got high Templars now, but he hasn't got enough to feed. Like, he hasn't got enough to even feed back half of the Banshee force that Yunyo Jun has built up, so...
Well, you can only get 4 feedbacks per Templar anyway. So,
yeah,
really...
I think right now we're pretty much just waiting for Yunyo Jun to finish it whenever he so chooses.
Come on. Actually, what time is it? Oh, wow, it's 2 a.m.
Yeah, it's quite late. And that Marauder finally finished his job. Takes down the rocks, and now he's on to probably kill some other rocks. But we have an army of 12 Banshees, 10 Vikings, 4 Battlecruisers, and a Raven. And the only anti-air Roz has is 7 Stalkers and 3 High Templar. So I think this well and truly spells the end of the game. It's just how long Roz wants to take to type GG. Few more Stalkers warping in, but it isn't going to be nearly enough. He kills the Observer just to add insult to injury. And the Cloak Banshees run in, and this is going to be... Ooh.
There's a cannon there. Oh, wow, nice.
Storm. Very nice storm going up on the Banshees. I don't think it's going to matter because the Battlecruisers could take this by themselves anyway, but...
Yeah.
And there's
Battlecruisers were recently nerfed, but still.
Yeah, but dude, they were nerfed bad enough to lose to 1 Stalker and 5
Yes, it was. Wow, Banshees drop really fast to Storm.
Yeah, man, I'm telling you, get a High Templar. If you're struggling with Banshees, get High Templar. Like, it's like the hardest cannon in the world. GG from Roz. I think he realizes that he just straight up got destroyed that game.
That's okay.